What is up, everybody? Good morning. It is July 7th, Wednesday, and I am very excited to talk to you guys today about what is happening in the NFT space. Yesterday, I had a really good talk with Richard from Manifold. We talked about everything happening at Manifold, Fuck Render, Mad Dog, even Jake Osman, who is a good friend of mine, and what they're doing at Manifold and how they are pushing forward the space. It was really good to get a chance to hear somebody who's running kind of minting and smart art contracts explain the process of going from like a collector and not knowing what the space was 5 months ago to running a company and all the A to Z kind of steps that people need to take to jump into this space and to own their own contracts. So I'll put that out in the next couple of days. Definitely worth a listen. I'm also in New York City for the next couple of days, which is exciting. So hopefully meet up with some people. And it's going to be a big week. Lots of stuff going on. So definitely keep tuned to my Twitter. I'll keep everybody updated. We just concluded the second round of Ape Madness for the Punks comic. Congrats to everybody who made it to the Sweet 16. Unfortunately, yours truly did not make it through. Marley made it through for my round. Marley will be facing off with the King Crown Ape for the final position. Very exciting there. I think it was a very close call, but I'm excited to see this continue to be such a engagement in the community. Punks holders also finding out that if you hold a comic, you are entitled to a mint pass. There will be a snapshot. Each of these can be purchased for 0.08 ETH. And then you can use these to redeem one random meta hero. Really cool. It's almost like, pre-minting. Guarantees you don't have to worry about gas. You're entitled to it. Very cool utility that we're seeing in the space. We also saw the Cool Cats blowing up the last 24 hours. The floor is now trading pretty high. I think it's like 20x off a minting price. That has been one of the biggest stories of the day. Jumping really quickly just into floor prices because I think we've seen a lot of action. Apes are still sitting pretty solid. They've kind of bottomed out from that pullback that we saw right around the dogs minting time. So sitting right above 3 ETH. Still lots of people getting into dogs in the space and apes. Dogs, however, pulled back all the way to like 0.5. We've seen those lows. They're holding kind of steady at the 0.6. I don't think we'll see them go much lower. I do think that these are a good value buy to get into the Yacht Club system, the Bored Ape Yacht Club system, and ecosystem. I do think that they'll have utility going forward, and it's if you don't hold an ape or a dog, this is where I might look to just jump in, get your feet wet. But I do think that we'll see that floor be a multiple or two higher at some point in the coming months. Punk's comic all the way to 0.835 floor. Not surprised by this between like the Meadow Hero announcements, the different things with utility, the chats from DC Investor and Kevin Rose. I do think we'll see a 1E floor at some point. I think there's only like 30 to 40 comics before you have a 1E floor. More people are FOMOing in and trying to get in on this collection. Meebits also seen more and more price activity over the last 24 hours. We've seen skeletons, robots, pigs, hoodies. Everything is selling. Everything has action on it. We've seen everything from 1.3 Ethereum sales all the way up to 50 and higher Ethereum sales in the last 24 hours. So that is exciting to see. A lot of people going into Meebits, placing their money on Meebits. I do think that this is a good bet, in my opinion. I try not to give like financial advice and try to stay pretty neutral, but I do think Meebits, they're ahead of their time, and they'll be, stuff will come out that allows them to be utilized in the right way. When that does happen, Ethereum will go up. The Ethereum price will go up. Cool Cat sitting at 0.38 Ethereum floor, way up from the 0.1 Ethereum floor that we had like 24 hours ago, even like 36 hours ago. I expect this to keep going as the mantra of "we like the cats" goes up. Wicked Craniums pulling back, not seeing that floor hold well. I think just attention is hard to stay in one spot right now. We'll see what happens in the coming days. VeeFriends continues to rise on the floor all the way to 4.5 Ethereum for a core, even though Ethereum is up. This is crazy. We might see a 5 Ethereum floor, which means that we'll have some 10x's from original lowest minting price for the 0.5 Ethereum minters, which is wild. So congrats to anybody who made those purchases. Artblocks continues to have lots and lots of activity. We're seeing Chromie squiggles just heat up. Sentries still chilling. Fidenzas still going for 3 to 5 Ethereum on the floor. I'm expecting that this continues to stay hot while there are no drops. The secondary will be the space to be. Deadheads currently at 0.4. If you minted, you're up in the green. There was some FUD, but we're now seeing people trying to get into this and the floor rising. Wizards also still sitting where we saw the floor a couple days ago at 0.05, but the price action does seem to be in the higher end items. I do expect we'll see this floor start to get eaten up as we do see a lot of the attention in different places right now. It just takes the attention to come back to here. This gets eaten up pretty quick as they're so cheap, and we see this floor push 0.2 potentially. Gutter Cats also increasing their floor price all the way to 1.5 almost. Cool to see this. Another example of why limited supply is important sometimes. And for degens, this project has struggled, I think, in the last 48 hours from a narrative standpoint. We'll see what happens. Don't count them out. I know a lot of people aren't happy with them, but it just comes with the space of having so many projects come out. And again, buy something if you like the art, and if you don't like it and you're just buying for a speculative purchase, you need to understand the risks that come with that. Quickly checking the punks, we have an 18 Ethereum floor sitting at $42,000. We did see some non-floor punks get sold in the last 24 hours, but nothing too insane. We did see a few go in the 30s, one VR and some wild hairs go, expecting this market to stay hot, especially as more and more people are getting introduced to NFTs. Punks are usually going to be the first place they look for a high quality purchase. Bitcoin and Ethereum both up in the last 24 hours between 2 and 4%. I'm expecting Ethereum and Bitcoin to continue this run. It seems like there's no reason for any kind of FUD or pullback right now. I'm still in stables, which is a little painful, but it's one of those things where you need to have conviction in what you're doing, understand where the market's going, not take too much risk. So I've taken some risk off the table. We do have 1559 right around the corner, just 7 days away. July 14th is the expected launch date for that. I do expect there to be some price action based on that and speculation. With that said, that's kind of the NFT news today. A very quick rundown. I'm sorry if I went very quickly. There's a lot going on. I'll keep everybody up to date, and I hope this helps. I'll see you guys tomorrow, and as always, stay positive, and I love you all.